Alright, cool. Perfect timing. I'm back. Just in time to not have to see that intro. I don't think I've ever watched that. So I always turn the game on and then go pee. And then the intro plays when I'm not here. I have no idea what that intro FMV looks like. Let's do it. We are 6 hours into this thing. This is definitely going to be shorter than the first one. Where's Forge? Are you Forge? No. Are you Forge? Also no. Forge seriously all the way back here. Could they have found a more annoying place to put him? I'd like to see some equipment. Sell all of my crap I'm not currently wearing, which actually isn't that much. But I did want to sell it. Dude, at this point I can hold 27 med kits. That's crazy.
Yes, if you say so.
Nah, no, well, here's the thing, Gris. It sort of depends on stuff. We'll see if they accept Gaiden into GDQ. But regardless of whether or not they accept it, I probably should return to Lad Gaiden because my PB is bad because I had to delete a PB due to rule changes on the leaderboard. So, like...
Are you sure you want to go to...
Oh, we're actually not going to New York? I thought we were going to New York. What the hell is this?
Good luck, guys. I'm getting out of here.
Thank you, Havoc. And because the platforms are much more heavily...
Thank you, Professor Xavier. Team, some
Are
of
we
you I've
working
worked
with the
before,
Avengers?
Others of you I've fought with. At this very moment, a team of SHIELD agents are... Team, those anti-aircraft guns are almost
Is this even, like, what are we... This is... Wait, but then that... To find Sebastian Shaw on the New York South Side. This is not optional, though, so I guess I'll just do this. Never mind, the recapture of New York has been delayed in favor of whatever this is. This is like Big Shell.
What I do?
I think this is that there's like sentinels here. This is like the sentinel base.
Others are trailing you.
Yeah, this is like a Diablo type game. I've not played Diablo, so I can't really say for sure how much this compares to that. Other than that, I know it does. Oh wait, there's a time limit that's about to expire. Well. Dead. Let's ignore this. Let's go to New York. I'll be back some other time. How do I go to New York? Oh, here. Well. That answers that, I think. Sewer is south. Can check that box. I knew I had a good feeling about this.
If you say so.
This is also a great opportunity for them to reuse the sewers assets from X-Men Legends 1 when we had to go through the sewers like 4 different times. They were constantly like, I know, let's enlist the help of those guys who live in the sewers. And then here's another sewer level because of that. It's just, oh, stop taking me to these people. They don't want to help. That just kept happening.
Lead our sewers.
This is like literally the same. The Morlocks, that's who they are.
I ain't even breaking
They look
a
the
sweat.
same, it's the same model. Where is Magneto going? Get back here.
Help me. Ooh, that had to hurt. Let's teach him a lesson.
Yeah, the Morlock revive people are still here. There's still a giant pain in the ass.
Incredible! I found it!
Does Diablo have an act structure like this? Because I know, like, Path of Exile does that, where there's, like, there's Act 1 through 5, and then they, like, patched in an Act 6 through 10 later, where it's, like, the same shit, but slightly different. I've played Path of Exile, because SG made me play it with him, but I've never played Diablo.
What are you doing down here?
The Diablo does have the axe, I figured. Why would SG do that to a friend? I don't know. It's sort of like, that's like a pre-VTuber SG thing, where like, nowadays he tries to expose his friends to VTuber content, but before that he would try to expose his friends to Path of Exile content.
I'm out.
Nah, okay, yeah, there was some overlap there for sure. I'm starting to remember some of his usernames from Path of Exile. Never mind.
Oh, look at you, all busted up.
Very well.
Drain the power from this generator. How can I do that? Metallic Mayhem? How do I do this? Drain the power from this generator. Oh, I somehow got him over here. Maybe just shoot it with a laser? No. Drain power. Is that an ability anybody has? Someone must have it. Metallic Mayhem. I don't think any of us can actually do that. Drain the power. Alright, I managed to get Wolverine to teleport over here. Can I get... Alright, the gang is all here.
Say so.
No, there's not. When you see this X, it means you have to use some type of X-Men power on it.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, there we go. It was that one. Sure.
Sure thing.
Affirmative.
Makes perfect sense. It was whatever that is.
Sure thing.
Affirmative.
Can I get you to warp to me? Thank you.
Sure thing.
Yes. Very well. Yes.
I found him!
Nice prop.
The abilities definitely make a lot less sense in this game for like what you're supposed to use where than they did in the first X-Men Legends. I feel like I never had a problem with this in the first X-Men Legends, where it was just like, oh yeah, of course, I need to use this here. And then in this game, it's just like, take power from a generator, I don't know, just try every button until one of them works.
I will rip your mind to shreds. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Who knows what the right button is? Could be anything.
Now I'm really mad.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have gotten Sue Storm across there. I guess you can have certain characters build a bridge. Like last game, I used Iceman to build bridges all over the place. That seems to be much less of a thing here. And it's much easier to just fly across with Magneto. Can Storm fly? That would make sense for her, right?
Enjoy your nap, pal.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she can just fly. So she could have just flown herself across. I didn't have to do like the character warp thing.
Little short on power for that.
Let's keep moving.
Well, okay, so the enemies are also mutants, though. They're the Morlocks, who I think are, like, mutants who like sewers. That's their mutation.
You don't belong here.
Well, so, like, it's not that. It's just that they aren't deserving of life, exactly. Because they're ugly. You understand what I mean. There was a different exit out of those sewers that, like, from when I destroyed the... I don't understand exactly.
This one's out.
If they just get knocked out for a little while, and then they come back later. That's all it is.
Don't move a muscle.
This is Shaw from Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, my friends, how should
Where do
I
we get the
bloody
tech
know?
bits?
I have stashes all.
The hollow disk is on the west side of New York, and the master key is on the
Once you have
south
those
side.
items, it's
Then go to
mine,
the
your
X-Men mansion.
Let's rock.
I have to find him $10,000 as well. How am I ever gonna get $10,000? I only have right now, $246,000. 10K. Do they know their own game? That's nothing.
I'm the best at what I do.
That guy alone just dropped 468. God, no. Please. Please save C, no. I'll die. I'll die if I have to get into another taxi.
one for the good guys.
That is just half a run. That's like 5 minutes of Taxi, but I really, really don't want to play any more of that game. I hope you guys understand. Oh man. X-Men Road Rage. Magneto's bought the X-Men mansion. We need to raise $1 million so we can buy it back from him.
Look at you, all busted up.
I know. We'll run a taxi service. I'm sure everyone will get into the car with us mutants. I can't see anything down here. Inventory full. Might have to extract back to the X mansion. Everything having an X in it makes me feel ridiculous. I have to extract back to the X mansion.
How pathetic.
Possible.
Ain't got the power right now.
There's the key.
Ain't no one getting in my way now.
An old 90s X-Men magazine in the reader's letters section. Interesting.
Nice try, punk. This is incredible.
I mean, that's... You're talking about the state of newspaper comics. I don't know what that market is like today. But going back forever, newspaper comics are bad. I feel like that's even like lower than lowest common denominator humor. There's bottom of the barrel, and then there's just like the dirt under the barrel. I did not see the eclipse because I was too busy playing The Simpsons. I had important matters to attend to. I was saving, fucking wherever The Simpsons, Springfield. I was saving Springfield. Yep. Springfield, Illinois. This is the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going anymore. But I have to find out. Where does this lead? This leads into Sewers West. Hang on, I have an idea. Oh no, I can't check it from here. I feel like I'm gonna go into Sewers West just because I want to know. If there's like a save here, then I'm just gonna hit it and then leave.
Little short on power.
There's not really a save here. Alright, see ya.
Ain't got the power right now.
This is gonna be for later or something.
Defend yourself.
I'm just gonna have to remember where that is. That's why I wanted to hit the save. I don't want to have to remember where that sewer entrance is. I'm not gonna remember. Oh, infinite uniforms. Is that like a objective for later or something? I found some infinite uniforms. I now have a bottomless supply of uniforms. I don't know. I think it was. I live in New Jersey, so I'm not that far off, like, the path. I think it was supposed to be visible here. Like, you know, one of those, like, 90% or something, where it's, like, not... It's not, like, the top tier, like, hell yeah type of eclipse, but it's still, like, weird. But no, I was too busy playing video games. Also, I just find the discussion about that to be annoying. Like, by the time... I don't know how anyone... Like, after hearing about the eclipse for, like, 3 weeks, I feel like, by the time it actually happens, I'm just so sick of it that it's like, I don't even care. Let it happen. I'm done. You go have fun without me.
Stay where you are.
Oh, cool. Now I can... Okay. Is it a once-in-a-lifetime thing? Because there was one in 2016. Or like 2017 or something.
Apocalypse has already been informed of the Apocalypse changed his mind? What do you think you're doing with that holodisc? A surprise, and he's never done that. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, it was 2017.
This one's not gonna be a problem.
That had to hurt.
Alright, I'm gonna portal back at the moment because I have so much stuff. Alaska in 10 years. Well, I don't live in Alaska. I have talked about this on stream before, that I think it would be cool to live in Alaska, though. And then I found out that it's actually not even cold in Alaska, and that's just like a scam. That's just what Alaskans tell you to stop you from moving to Alaska.
It's all you'll need to enter the tower. If you do, that Celine is a woman after my own heart. So
It's not even cold in the winter. Like, have you ever... Yeah, I'd become like an internet Australian, where like their ping is always terrible. I would become like that.
Well, we made it.
But,
I guarantee
what was I about to say?
100%.
It's not even that cold in the winter. Like, I was like reading the Alaska Wikipedia article once, or like it was like Anchorage or something. And like they like every Wikipedia article for every town has like a climate section where they say what like the average weather is. And the average temperature was like pathetic. It wasn't even that bad. Okay, hang on. I might have misread it. Does it get to -30? That's pretty bad. Hang on, let me double check the lore. Anchorage, Alaska. Climate. Yeah, check this out. Check this out. It gets to like the daily mean in January is 16.9 Fahrenheit. That's fucking casual. That's not that bad. Like, and like the record low is minus 34, which is like stay indoors. But like the mean minimum is, well, minus 9 is really bad, right? But the mean daily minimum is 11. I just don't think that looks that bad. I just really don't even think that sounds that bad. Like, I could live in Alaska probably. What are my objectives right now? We're going to North Side to get into the tower to fight the Black Queen. And then there's this completely separate thing. So I don't know what the point of the West Side sewers is, but I'm just going to ignore that. We're going to go to the North Side. So, like, I don't think it's that bad. And then, like, you look at pictures of like, Anchorage, and it's, like, really nice looking. I just think it would be good to live in Alaska. And everyone thinks you're interesting because you're from Alaska. You get, like, plus 10 interesting points just right off the bat.
Here, a target.
They put their logo on the bus. That's the developer, Raven Software, whatever.
It's getting bad. Enjoy your nap, pal.
Well, yeah, but what's that got to do with anything? I know that it gets like, where it's like, yup, now it's going to be dark for 3 months. But that's just like, that's got nothing to do with me, you know?
Keep back. This one's mine.
That sounds really great for getting to sleep in the morning, because you don't get woken up by it being light out. I wouldn't live in, like, rural Alaska. I don't want to be one of those people where it's like, yup, every month I hop in my personal aircraft and fly 3 hours to the nearest grocery store. Like, I'm not going to be that guy, but, you know. Anchorage looks pretty good.
This one's mine.
Congrats on the curtains. I could, but I never have. I just have like the crappy default shades that came with my apartment, and they don't block any light at all. They don't even attempt to block light. Like, you can't see through them, but as far as like any sort of natural light, will just go right through.
Target confirmed.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Target is advancing.
This is gonna be sweet.
Pretty close to level up, I think. Another Raven software bus.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Enemy unit sighted.
Did they? I thought that was like... Oh, hello. Fucking
You guys look like the
Deadpool?
cast of a really bad
Ryan
sitcom.
Reynolds?
Ooh, I know. I could be the wacky neighbor who winds up killing you. That ought to get your ratings up. The name's Deadpool, but I wouldn't mind if you called me Bruce. Heck, you could even call me Marsha. Marsha! I kinda like that. Me? I'm fine. Right as rain and cute as a baby's dimples. Close. I was recruited by a really
This is weird. I'm gonna kill you.
Ain't no one getting in my way now. This is where I hit you really hard.
Look how quickly I did that damage. This ability is insane, and he's dead.
Yes! More power!
No, it's all good. It's all good. I don't take any sass about my terrible sleeping habits personally. I don't think... Did Raven make any Wolf... I know, I thought it was like Machine Games that made Wolfenstein, like the 2016 reboot. Something like that, like those Swedish people. But I'm probably just wrong. Raven did Singularity. That's like... Isn't that like a PS360 era like shooter that nobody remembers? Or is that a different Singularity? Oh, they did the PS360 Wolfenstein, that one. Interesting. Oh no. Look at that. Physical resistant. It's happening. I've been dodging the phys resist guys all games. But they're finally here.
Yes.
Time to get the lasers going. Genuinely one of the best single-player FPS campaigns you've ever played. I've heard that it's not that bad. It sort of goes unremembered a lot. I think Activision like removed it from sale at some point. Like it was on Steam and now it's not. It's one of those games. Mysterious. But I might be thinking of Turok from around the same time, or Splatterhouse from around the same time, which is very unrelated from those other two games. It's pretty much impossible to buy Wolfenstein 09 normally, yeah. We're talking earlier than that. Who made... I mean, that was just...
You're dead,
Who made Return to Castle Wolfenstein anyway? That's on like id Tech 3 or something. But I don't think id themselves made it, did they? Probably not. Dude, I really need to play more like PS360 games. There's always more. Yeah, I'm never getting in there. Hey, Big Day. Homer is dead. I killed him.
I found him!
I think PS3 thing would have the potential to be very boring, or maybe interesting. I don't know, like... Yeah, there's so many games. And there's so much like, alright gang, today we're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 campaign. And it's just like, oh, do I really want to do that? I don't know, but there's so much stuff. Or like, today we're playing R Tenelico 3, and it's just, oh no. Please don't do that to me. Today we're playing Hyperdimension Neptunia, the first one. You know, the whole series is bad, but even fans will admit that this one is extra bad. It's just like, oh. No, please, God. Really picking on Compile Heart and that other company all of a sudden. Well, R Tenelico 3 is a Gust game, right? Yeah. That game might actually be okay. Just has a very goofy name. There's an extreme amount of warriors as well, right? The fact that I have to play 3 Dynasty Warriors games on Xbox is already bad enough. One's already done though, just saying. Already took care of Dynasty Warriors 3. That was Xbox game number 3. We're done with The Simpsons. It is fully 100% dead. I beat it. It said, congratulations, game complete. All that. Yep, it's kill. It took about 2 hours today, but I got done with it.
No.
Final time was like 8 hours and 47 minutes or something like that. So we cut the 9. Which is good, because without using the strat, we were actually not on pace to cut the 10 before I started using the quit at 20k strat. Dude, this glove is on top of the box. I can't get it. Give me the glove, please. Thank you. It's true, Homer is dead. You've got over 1,000 PS3 games, 30 FIFAs, 20 Rock Bands. I feel like that would be fun. Yeah, Hit and Run's on the Gamecube. I played it a very long time ago. That was probably like game number 60 or something. It would be fun to do PS3 thing and have to play all of the Rock Bands and Guitar Heroes, because I actually like love those games. I don't know what you would consider beating it though. There are definitive endings to a lot of them, but I'm thinking about like Rock Band 2, where I don't think there is a definitive ending. And I'd be afraid to do like the endless set list and call that the ending. But maybe, I don't know. I've never done it before. Maybe it rolls credits after you beat that.
Greetings. In Genosha, we saw Apocalypse was willing to drown the city's populace at the first threat of attack. We cannot allow that to happen in New York. He'll be up very...
I don't have a PS3 guitar. I have a guitar for the Wii. Apparently the PS3 is like the worst guitar. It's actually really weird. It's not even a valid PS3 controller. It's like the guitar, and then there's a dongle there's like a USB dongle shaped like a guitar pick that you plug into the PS3, and then the guitar controller syncs to that. So it's almost like the dongle is emulating a wired controller, and then the guitar is like interacting with that through like a non-PS3 standard protocol. So it's like not a real controller. I don't know, it's just interesting. But I have a Wii guitar, which, yeah, the way the Wii guitar works is you plug a Wii remote into it. Supposedly, the reason why I bought the Wii one, well, I bought a Guitar Hero guitar again like a year or two ago, probably like 2 years ago now. So I looked into it, and apparently among Guitar Hero Turbo nerds, the Wii one is considered the best one because there's some kind of like PC adapter you can use for it that has like the lowest amount of latency out of any of them. And the worst one is the PS3 one, because that dongle means the latency is really bad. Plus, you have to find one with the dongle, which is very expensive, because everybody lost the dongle. Weirdly, I did own this at some point, though. I had the full set of instruments for Wii at the time, and then I like sold them in a garage sale for some shit. But then I missed it, so I bought a PS3 guitar, but then I also sold that at some point, and then I've now rebought the Wii guitar again. But I did used to own the PS3 Guitar Hero guitar with the dongle and everything. It used to be a little bit easier to find this stuff, I think.
So tough now, are you, bub?
Where back then, you couldn't give away a Guitar Hero guitar because they were just like cluttering our planet. But now enough of them have been given away and gotten rid of that like they're actually really expensive if you want to buy one online, I think. I mean, yeah, there's like it's the Clone Hero community, I think, right? And there's like a Clone Hero community wiki of just like every type of guitar ever manufactured by anyone, and like tests of how good it is. And there's like some kind of adapter you use with the Wii one where it's like this is the way to go if you're looking to get really into it.
Teleporter activated without proper ID. Security has been notified.
I remember Frets on Fire, absolutely.
Looks like we found some rats. We're prelate.
That's not a name that I've thought of in an extremely long time. I can't remember the last time I saw that written anywhere. But yeah, Frets on Fire. That was like, because I remember looking into like, back in the days of like Guitar Hero 3 and stuff like that. You know, Clone Hero I don't think existed. So if you wanted to see like super crazy custom Guitar Hero song, most insane thing ever, you would be seeing like Frets on Fire for that.
Teleporter lockdown has...
Yeah, there is they are making guitars for Fortnite, right? What a weird world we live in.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Apocalypse keeps his giant D20s around just in case.
Let's see what you got.
Like 2 years ago, I went and rebought the guitar, and I replayed through a couple Guitar Heroes and Rock Bands. I finally beat through the Fire and the Flames on Expert. Was that a D12? Damn. exposed as a D&D non-knowing person.
What I do.
I did what Kid Tapioca couldn't. I defeated Through the Fire and the Flames.
Alert the prelate lords!
Yeah, you caught me. I actually have never played D&D before, and I just see the big complicated dice, and my brain goes, 20. 20 is a big number. How do I get in there?
Guards! Guards! Release me at once, or suffer the consequences. I am Celine, the Black Queen, ruler of the Hellfire
Can you make
Club,
like
second
a
only
dice
to
of any
you
number
all
of
of
sides? Like how, what is a D7?
The enemy is advancing! Move out!
Was that your best shot?
Combo.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Alright, well that's not even... I didn't free the Black Queen or do anything that you're supposed to do in here. Nah, this is not final area. We're only in Act 4.
Lock and load, prelates!
Oh, look at you, all busted up.
I'm pretty sure the final area is gonna be a journey to Egypt. We have to rescue Hatsune Miku. She's been kidnapped. There's 5 acts. And this is the 4th.
Enjoy your nap, pal.
Will this rescue the Black Queen? I turned off that, which opened that door, which is to a place. It did free the Black Queen. Very exciting.
Primary power source inoperative. Switching to backup power.
My target's down!
They're making such a big deal out of the 10K that I have to, like, that box just had 4K in it.
What took you so long? It feels like I've been waiting in that dreary cell for hours. Why, if I've offended... well, one does what one must in these difficult times.
Alright. What am I still doing? Oh, don't quit the game. Nope. Why does it default to quit the game sometimes? That's horrifying. Yeah, so there's still the Sentinel invasion to deal with. Oh. I've done everything. Hang on. We probably can't shut down the tower until we've dealt with the... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move forward and see if there's an extract point. Because we're a little bit far from the last extract point, so it would be a pain in the ass to get back here. Inevitably, I'm gonna hit some kind of wall in this tower, and then they're gonna tell me to go do the platforms thing. But hopefully, there's an extract point before the wall.
Surround him!
Oh god, everyone is really high level all of a sudden. Level 44. Definitely not supposed to be here yet. This is actually going to be good XP then. Maybe.
A little short on power for that. I ain't even breaking a sweat.
You ain't going nowhere.
God, these guys are annoying. This is actually terrible. They don't even give good XP. That's the other thing. The XP's not that great. If there's not an extract point in like the next room, I might just bail.
Defensive positions.
I ain't even breaking a sweat.
Can I throw you into the meat grinder? Oh, I missed. They have a giant food processor on the floor. This is starting to seem really complicated. I don't think I want to mess around back here quite yet.
Attack!
Ooh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. That door is locked. Never mind. Wait, he said we could go the long way around, though. I can get to that extract point, maybe. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you're always free to ask. I'm not one of those streamers who gets mad when I hear the same question a million times. I'll just answer it a million times. We have played all of them except Resident Evil 4. 4 is the last one. 0 was just played like 10 games ago. So 4 hasn't been eligible for very long, though it has lost 2 polls at this point, I think. We've had some opportunities to play Resident Evil 4 and haven't taken them. Kind of surprised me. That door is open, so I have to get to that room, which means coming around here.
Enemy unit in range.
I'm just making a run for the extract point. Awesome. Extract. So now we can warp back there really easily. When the time comes to make progress in the tower, we can just do that, like, immediately. Review computer. Forge. Received a total of 0 votes. Damn. Why did I say votes like that? 0 votes though. That's kind of brutal.
Luckily, one size fits all.
The objectives are meet Beast in Sinister's lab. Oh. Meet Beast in meet... Oh, no, I was already going towards that. Hang on. Let me do... I think I understand the confusion. I talk about this a lot, but I'm a little bit worried about Resident Evil 4. One, because I think my chat is going to be full of backseaters. I think that everyone who's here right now is probably going to be fine, but
Are you sure you
I have a suspicion that a lot of people are going to come in off the directory and then be like, you suck at Resident Evil 4, streamer. Here's how you kill the boss. Did you know if you shoot him at this time, it does double damage? You should buy a rocket launcher right now. They're good. I feel like, I just have a feeling that Twitch chat's going to be extremely bad.
Mutant target has been sighted.
And then, aside from that, I'm afraid that I won't like it as much as everyone else, since the game has an extremely good reputation. And like, what happens when everyone's mad at me because I give it a 3, you know? Or I just like don't think it's fun, but it's like everyone else is like disappointed in me. And sure, I did literally do that with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, but I've already played those, well... No, I've never played some of those games, but like, I don't know, that just like feels different to me. I'll gladly be a hater of those games. I should have probably read the text that tells you what it is I'm meant to be doing. I'm just gonna game over again because I have no idea what that 2-minute timer is for. Is this the way forward? Yeah, here we go. Ocarina is bad though, you're right. Look, a sentinel.
Danger, danger, override complete. Original program.
Uh-oh. I can't believe the sentinels want to kill mutants. This is annoying. This is annoying. Please let me kill that. Thank you.
Cease all mutant activity.
Oh god, the timers. They just keep adding more timers. It wasn't just that I was playing Ocarina, it was OOT Master Quest, which is like Ocarina of Time ROM hack made by like a 14-year-old who just wants to make the game harder. There was a lot of really stupid stuff in Master Quest, and plus I've not actually like ever played it vanilla all the way through. And they really expect you to have done that before you go Master Questing. So that didn't help. Oh, that was all the generators. Cool, I can stop and fight stuff now.
Warning, offensive systems activated. Mutant DNA has been...
Remember that time in Wind Waker when I did a slide puzzle for like half an hour and then it gave me 100 rupees? Good game, Wind Waker.
have located mutant DNA.
Darius' frame rate is a mess.
Mutant DNA has been detected.
Team, meet Sergeant Charles Kilroy. He's the demolition specialist who's going to take out those radar arrays. Protect.
Thanks, Colonel Fury. If it
Hello,
weren't for that
Charlie.
high-tech scuba gear,
They can't send like Spider-Man or something. Don't have the rights. Gotta
there's the
send
radar
Charlie.
array. It's gonna take a little while to set the charge. So
I have
keep me
to
alive
cover
longer.
this guy for an entire minute.
Don't let me die just yet.
Mutant target has been sighted.
Yeah, it was, you do a slide puzzle, and then it was like, actually, this was the first of like 15 slide puzzles. Keep going, please. And that's just... I've done a lot of slide puzzles in Gamecube thing. Not like a lot, but more than I expected to do, because I expected to do 0.
Mutant.
You never see the slide puzzles coming in the Finding Nemo movie game. It's not part of the movie when Nemo has to solve sliding block puzzles.
Mutant target has been sighted. Scanners have located mutant DNA.
Well,
Well done, Sergeant, and good job, team. Shield in.
Mutant DNA has been detected.
You've just made your
Yo,
last mistake.
it's more nothings. Hi.
supposed to be watching my back?
Enjoy your nap, pal.
I do sort of think about that a lot. Like,
It's gonna take a little while to set the charge. So keep me
I know I
alive
talk
longer
about
to
this
do
a
it.
lot, but just the idea that like certain games, like everyone says certain games are influential, but I feel like we don't even like think about how influential they are. Like so many games have jumping in them, basically because Super Mario Bros. Had jumping and everyone liked that game. So then it's been, you know, almost 40 years since then, and every game now has just a jump button, even though, like, how often do you actually jump in real life? Like, that's such a weird thing for video games to be hyper fixated on for 40 years, jumping on things. And like pushing blocks is the same way, where it's like Sokoban is a puzzle game about pushing boxes. It got very popular. All video games have had box pushing puzzles in them for the last 40 years. There's just like certain mechanics like that,
Yes, the next level.
where it's like, this is not actually something we encounter all that often in real life, and yet, because reasons, video games are just obsessed with it, and it's just like, sort of like, it's just sort of like part of the language of video games, where like anyone playing a video game is gonna immediately know what to do when they see a box pushing puzzle. And it's like, if you showed someone who had never even heard of a video game before a box pushing puzzle, would they even like think about pushing the boxes? Or like would they even think like, oh, of course you can jump on things in this game? It's just like, like how intuitive is any of this really, versus how much of it is just built on decades of weird things being normal in games. I don't know, I'm probably wrong, but I think about this stuff sometimes.
Hey, you're supposed to protect me.
They're supposed to follow me. The guy is just dying in the background. Where even is he? Is he actually just dying back here? I'm moving on to the next X.
This is the last one, team.
Oh.
Surrender, mutant.
Did he just blow up?
Then you're going to have to assume his mission.
Well.
First, locate and destroy the security interlock.
Glad I was protecting that guy, I guess.
Now you are in for it.
Well done, team.
Surrender, mutant.
Okay, team.
I love how you can move in like all of the cutscenes in this game. So like when it was showing me that on the camera, I was already walking there using the mini map. Just a bit of fun.
Surrender, mutant.
Also, you might be happy to hear we just fished Sergeant Kilroy.
Oh, good. He's fine.
He's a little singed from having been thrown.
That's good. He survived that like one frame explosion and just vanishing.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Mr. Sinister knows.
I'm glad we got text confirmation of that. It's like the devs trying to claim that all those people Kiryu shot aren't dead. It's like, come on now. He's dead. You can say otherwise, but there's no surviving that. You can't even see the floor. Like, look at this. This is like Big Shell. I said that before, but this is like Big Shell. The ocean is like 100 feet down. Nobody's surviving that fall if they survived the explosion.
For too long, you mutants have taken advantage of humanity's kindness. And for too long, I've sat by and done nothing. Do not speak, mutant. The mere sound
Damn,
of
this
your
guy is
voice
super
causes me
racist.
pain. I'm not under any type of control. I know what I'm doing. I'll hear no more of your lies.
Dude, I love just plowing into people with this ability. You can shred through boss HP bars so fast with that.
I just received word the airlift was a complete success. All refugees were saved. None of it would have happened if you hadn't made the way safe for the Sentinels.
Senator Kelly will be inviting us to lunch. Alright, bye. Yeah, what happened to those like 8 Sentinels he spawned in? They didn't really come at me, and I killed the boss in like 6 seconds. So it just wasn't a concern. Talk to Havoc at the X Mansion. Gotcha. Are you Havoc? You're Shaw. You're Kitty Pryde. You are Havoc.
You did it. Who
The
could-
Havoc physics engine.
If you
I don't think the mutants are accepted right now.
What can I get?
There's a lot of anti-mutant sentiment.
There's
I
a
do
lot to
kind of
choose
feel
from,
like... I know this is the wrong takeaway. This is a certified tapioca bad take. But like, look at all of like the explosions and like New York is underwater or whatever's happening right now. A lot of bad things happen to normal people constantly in X-Men. And I can't help but wonder, that maybe there just shouldn't even be mutants. Maybe the people are right. Like, it's all caused by mutants, practically. I'm kind of siding with the X-Men racists on this one. Like, they just fucking, like, blew up Manhattan and built this weird cyber tower. I don't know, like, I feel like that's bad.
My target's down.
I guess the problem is that in this world, you can't just, like, mutants are just around. It's not like... I mean, wasn't Wolverine, like, created in a lab or something? Like, he's, like, a synthetic mutant. But the rest of them are just, like, here. Can't exactly, like, make mutants not exist without, you know...
I'm gonna pulverize you.
I guess that's the problem with the take.
Ain't got the power right now.
It's just the metal that... Okay, so what kind of mutant was he before they added the claws then? Nah, you're thinking of the Fantastic Four paper question. Or like the Hulk. Both of them were caused by radiation.
Little short on power for that.
So he could already do super healing. And then the Weapon X project was like, what if we put claws on this guy just to see what would happen?
How pathetic.
Surround him!
Okay, so wait a minute. That didn't even lead to anything. What? I see. So they gave him the claws because they knew he could handle the claws, whereas anyone else would just, like, die. Because they don't have the healing.
Hello, my friends. I trust all has gone according to plan so far. Just a minute, and I'll begin a shutdown of any
The furball here demanded that I come along as protection. Hey, what's going on?
I stand corrected. Apparently...
Oh no.
Well done, my servant.
Mr. Beast was on their side the whole time, dude.
The beast you knew was erased back at the Savage Lands. I am now Dark Beast.
I am now Dark Beast.
Ignore these fools, Beast.
Yeah, Apocalypse kidnapped like half the X-Men. We're gonna have to contend with a lot of evil X-Men.
Take them down.
And he's vulnerable to stun, which is a very long combo that is annoying and doesn't work very often. There we go.
Wanna try that again?
Surround him!
Ain't no one getting in my way now.
Give me that, thank you. In these.
Yes.
Very well.
Right.
This is turning into quite a little family reunion.
Greetings, friends. I bet you never thought to see me again. The name is Archangel. Mr. Sinister opened my eyes. I am no longer confined
Mr.
by
Sinister.
Xavier's rules
Mr.
of
Sinister's been
morality.
around this whole
I'm free
game, and
to
that's such a
enjoy
goofy
my
name that I
powers,
just could
to
never
revel
take him
in them,
seriously.
And not feel guilty for being a mutant god who walks amongst weakling humans.
I wonder if that's like a Doctor Doom thing, where it's like, well, his name is Victor Von Doom. Like, is there a guy walking around named Jim Sinister who one day, like, becomes a supervillain?
I am. Come.
Or did he pick that name? That would be embarrassing if he picked that name.
Let's do that again. Get away from that teleporter arm.
Not get away from that teleporter arm.
What do you think you're doing? Keep back from that teleporter arm. Masterful stroke, fools. Now the teleporter is out of control. Let's rock. Infinites, where are you? Don't let the teleporter beam reach me.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
My target's down.
Is Nathaniel Essex? So he did pick a lame name. So I'm supposed to get him with the... I gotta get him hit by that beam. Where is he? He's this way. So if I stand behind this, will the beam get him?
Stay clear of the teleporter beam.
Come on, teleporter.
Surround him. The beam is malfunctioning.
No, the beam. The beam is like destroying stuff. I guess it teleports the tower away. That's what's happening. Oh.
Infinites, I command you, keep the teleporter beam away from me.
Excelsior cloak. It's rare. I have to stop the boss fight for this.
You leave me no choice but to
Yeah, it's...
destroy you.
Well... No, the teleporter pads are still here. I was wondering if, like, that was slowly blocking all of the teleporter pads or something. This is irritating. In the middle of your combo, you just get teleported away. You come down here. Maybe I have to get him hit by the beam. No. He's like freaking out. Look at him up there. Maybe if I kill some of these guys? Okay.
Enjoy your nap.
There we go. Sick boss. This entire chapter of the game, I assume that's the Act 4 boss.
Yes, I see. His mind and body have been radically altered. Go on. Not to worry.
That seems like the Act 4 boss. That entire act had like so many like set piece things going on. That was way cooler than anything from X-Men Legends 1. Anyway, I guess Angel's just dead then. I don't know if we're ever gonna get him back. Or if he's just like that now and we killed him. Oh. Well, wait, didn't it tell me to go in there? Maybe not. We want this. X to follow Apocalypse. Yeah, check it out. We're going to Egypt.
What's going on here? Where am I?
Cease your struggles. Those restraints are composed of adamantium, a metal which even your elephantine strength cannot break.
I'm gonna paint this whole room with your blood!
Though limited, your vocabulary is certainly colorful.
You can't do this! You're an X-Man! You're an X-Man!
I was an X-Man.
Having second thoughts, Beast?
No, not at all.
What of the Nexus? How soon until it is functional?
Syncing 4 genomes is no small feat. The energy generated by infusing these 4 mutant genes is far greater than had been guessed. Perhaps even more than you could cope with.
You underestimate me, Beast. Once I wield the power of the 4, I will be invincible. None will stand in my way, and I will see to it the X-Men and the Brotherhood are utterly annihilated.
Very well then.
Thanks to your efforts, the remnants of Apocalypse's force are falling quickly. You're quite correct. The teleporter at the top of Apocalypse's tower, yes. For all we know, he may have helped build this structure.
Apocalypse built the pyramids in Egypt? Are you really dropping this lore on me, Professor X? Literally ancient aliens, dude.
Yes, but first we must locate Beast. He would have information. Feel free to explore this area.
This is gonna be... Oh, there's only 3. Act 5 might be a short one. He's the first mutant. That's like not... That's like not how evolution works. What do you mean the first mutant? What do you mean by this, Marvel? Anyway, I'm gonna stop here for today though. This is looking like we're heading into the grand finale of the video game. I have no idea how much more there is, but it doesn't look like there's much. So we'll definitely be finishing this tomorrow, and we might even be able to get to start game 400. Very exciting. You definitely want to be here for that, maybe, I guess. Big milestone. You want to be here for the big milestone. But I'm going to head out, so... Thanks everyone a ton for watching, as always. And yeah, I guess I will see you hopefully tomorrow for that.